Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, people.
We have a fellow horror channel over here today, Monty G. Welcome, welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you for being over here.
Yes, thanks for inviting me over.
Of course.
no problem.
Absolutely check out his reviews and reactions to channels. He also does some cool live streams talking about all things horror over there with a crew of his own. So be sure to check out his stuff at the end of this. So, me and Monty have seen the show. Mage and Edie, and I believe some of the people in our secret message chat have not. Um, so, Monty, do you want to share your thoughts on the show so far without any spoilers?
Oh yeah. Basically, the strain is actually based upon a comic book series I believe was Guillermo del Toro and Chuck Hogan. I think they're the created it. They took a while to get it pitched because they wanted to create it into a series. I think a couple of the national TV's broadcasters turned them down, and eventually FX decided to go on ahead and greenlight the whatchamacallit, and it actually turned out to be a very decent vampire, little different take on vampires.
Mm-hmm.
All the characters, I think all of them, especially the one is called Abraham Strategian. He's my favorite character of the show.
Mine too.
David Bradley does a fantastic job of portraying him. And I think
Mm-hmm.
Icorse is my favorite villain of the show.
Yes, I agree with that.
Nice.
I agree with that. I remember when they saw the episode where Icorus was putting on his makeup, everybody was
Hmm.
like so fascinated. They're like, whoa, this is so crazy and new. And so far, we've had a positive response with this watch along. Now, tonight, we are doing episodes 7, 8, and 9. Um, Everybody voted on that. If Monty, that goes a little too long for you, just let me know.
Okay.
And it's fine. Nobody forces anybody to stay. um, we all know
No, you have to.
we have
I'll
limits
put you in the
here.
basement.
Gills cannot make it tonight, guys. He forgot his laptop charger, and he's absolutely devastated because he wanted to be here for this tonight. So Gil sends his love to everybody, and Rez will return soon. So for episode 7, let me pull that up here. We have, let's see. So I don't remember when we read the plot. Now this episode first aired on August 24th, 2014. And it's 44 minutes long. We do have breaks in between the episodes tonight, guys. So, don't worry. We have intermissions. And in this one, Satrakian F and Nora formulate a plan to track down the Master using Jim as bait. Icorus and Satrakian's past are revealed. At the Lust home, Neva struggles to protect the children while encountering a mysterious stranger whose help she may not want. Thank you, Josh, for the $50 super chat, my friend. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you.
Um, what do you guys think our characters are gonna get into? I know Monty and I can't really answer this question without spoiling it for
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah, we can, yeah, because there's some things that happen in this episode that I can't discuss.
Yeah, and don't be afraid while we're watching it to point the important parts out that you notice. It's okay. People know that we're gonna talk while we watch along. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
um, Mage, what do you think? What do you think's gonna?
I can't remember back from when we last watched, so I don't remember much.
Don't worry, these episodes recap.
Yeah.
What about? Okay, we've got Tom and the gang here. Tom says a lot of shit's gonna go down. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, yeah, definitely a lot. Yeah, definitely a lot of crap. Shit's going to go down. Yes.
Thank you, Rebecca, for the $51.
Thanks, Rebecca.
um, but I really like. Now we're at the point where nearing the end of season 1. There's only 13 episodes in this season, and this was definitely starting to pick up pace now, and we're going to start seeing more lore like Monty was talking about with the vampires. So it's going to get really, really interesting. Anybody that wants to watch along, you can do so in the description down below. I do have the episodes in order if you want to watch along. If not, and you just want to listen to us commentate and watch the episodes later, they'll be down there. So, you guys want to get ready to start the episode?
I'm ready.
Cool. And Monty, we can adjust our own volume on Discord here where we watch, so in case it's too loud.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had for some reason issues with audio on here. Give me a moment.
Yeah, no problem.
Actually,
I
because I had to go
figured.
mono instead of stereo, so it's gonna be sounding weird.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, you want to do the countdown, Mercy or Monty?
Oh yeah, we could do. I could do the countdown. Okay, guys,
All right.
everybody ready? Hey, Roger, how's it going? We have
Roger.
a guest today, so be kind to Monty over here. He's a fellow horror creator. Feel free to check him out. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Edie. I didn't even know my kick was on. So with that being said, everybody's ready. We go
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Let's watch the stream. There we go.
I have to turn it all the way up. Oh my goodness.
I can
You
hear it
guys
pretty
hear it?
well. Adi says Monty is cool, Roger, and real.
Yes, I'm a real human being.
Yes. So,
Whap, boom, mollywap.
yeah, there we go. Now, do you remember Mage?
Yeah, I'm starting to. Oh yeah, the last part was that guy.
Mm-hmm. And you were talking about the special effects and all that stuff. I
Yeah.
have to say the special effects in this series blow me away
Oh
every
yeah,
time I
they
rewatch
did
it.
they did a great job for a television show. They did a great
Mhm.
job with the practical effects.
Yeah, for
Oh yeah.
for a TV show, you don't expect them to go the 9 yards like they did for this.
Hmm.
Right.
Monty Roger wants to know if you're related to Monty Python.
Unfortunately, nope. Unfortunately, I am not England, but I can say Monty Python's Flying Circus.
There you go.
I bet he's surprised I actually know about Monty Python.
Probably.
I have no idea about it.
That's okay. We'll school you soon. I do. My grandparents.
It's an old comedy British show.
Yes.
Think Benny Hill.
Yes.
I'm familiar with some of the memes like "Tis but a Scratch" and all that, but
Yeah, because I think when I first started watching Benny Hill, I actually started seeing some of the Monty Python Flying Circus. I think it aired on PBS just like Doctor Who did
Mhm.
here in the States, probably in mid 80s, if I got my time right.
Right.
oh, okay.
Uh, yeah, it got real popular, just like Doctor Who did here in the States.
Mhm.
Nice.
Mhm.
I think you're gonna enjoy it when we do take a moment to check those out. Yes, Adi, you did sing the whole Lumberjack song earlier. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Roger, I'm not a slacker.
Okay. So somebody says that they like how they also type where they're at too, so it's a lot easy to pay attention to where each character is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was decent how they did that.
Hmm. And it was very smart on their part too, because there's so many things going on
Mhm.
at once.
No, the interesting thing was a lot of people thought that FX canceled the show after the
Mhm.
fourth season, but Chuck Hogan and Guillermo del Toro actually said no. We said the whole story was going to be about 4 years. It
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
was
wow.
going to be 3 years,
Mm.
but they felt as though they had another year of storytelling left.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
but
Okay.
honestly,
but they said the whole thing was just going to be the ending was just going to be no more than 4 years.
yeah.
So because the show was doing very well, it's not
Oh
like
yeah.
the show was doing well. It's just that they say, look, it was only going to be a 4 year show.
Yeah. And my
Mm.
thing too is if it would have went on longer, I think it would have destroyed the creativity and the writing and the
Mhm.
characters. Like, it's really kind of like a story that does have a nice ending to it. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
it's not a cliffhanger ending either. So I don't see why people think they canceled it, because I mean, I don't know what else they would want to do after that final, when it closes out. I don't know what else they would want them to do. I guess you could make a separate series on some of the monsters they kept hidden, without
Yeah,
spoiling
that's
anything
true.
for people.
See, the thing is I'm glad that they like knew when to cut it off,
Hmm.
unlike the zombie show.
Oh, Walking Dead.
The Walking
Walking
Dead.
Dead, yeah, there we go. I haven't
Yeah,
seen it
that's
forever.
that's AMC
That just got
getting AMC getting
greedy.
greedy,
Yeah.
and then you have a terrible when they changed showrunners and Scott Gimple took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when the show, I would say right after when Negan was introduced and he went to season 8, and that's when the Walking Dead took a huge dive because you have certain characters that everybody wants to see. Just a prime example,
Hmm.
the fake out uh, the fake out of Glenn's death, and you see that fake out, and it took like 3 or 4 more episodes before they actually revealed what happened to him.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm. And
Uh,
it's like, that's not how you actually run. And then a show like The Walking Dead, you only run just like this one.
hmm.
You should only run like 10 to 13 episodes per
Yeah.
season, not a
Yep.
full 22 episode season. But like I said, that was
Yeah.
AMC getting greedy.
Yeah. It got boring
Absolutely.
after a while.
I think I only made it halfway through the
Hey,
first
TL.
season because I could just sense that it was going to drag on. But I feel like people said to give it another go, so I might at some point. I don't know though. If it drags on so much, like, there's only so much you can do with zombies.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I stopped watching. Oh, that's a different intro.
Yes, it
Um, I,
is.
s- I stopped
Kind of this
watching The Walking
same intro that
Dead.
they've used for the whole season.
It seems like it suddenly changes every time.
Mm,
Subtly.
I think subtly.
There's like little hints. It's nothing major unless like you're
No.
really paying attention. But I noticed it when I did a rewatch of it with my husband. I was like, wait a minute, did they just switch that? And it's like, wow. Hi, TL.
Yeah.
Welcome back, my friend.
I noticed intro changes a lot because I watch Supernatural. I mean, Supernatural changes every season, but there's like subtle changes in each and every single thing on certain TV shows. Really depends on how they change it, though.
So, secret message chat is saying, ah, yes, finally a strange stream. And hello, Monty. I hope you're having a good night.
I'm having a great night.
Our secret message chat is kind of made up of film students from all over the world, by the way, Monty. So if some of the comments I read sound in broken English, I'm
Hmm.
just reading it as it's typed in. And we figure it out when we say it out loud. So I remember a lot of people were getting kind of annoyed with F's character the last time we watched it because he just is so adamant of not believing in these vampires.
Well, his character is kind of unique. He's a unique
Mhm.
protagonist
Yes.
because he has good intention, but he also has flaws. One, he's an
Hmm.
alcoholic. Two,
Hmm.
he's a control freak.
Yeah.
And you can see that in his character. And he's also very stubborn. But like I
Hmm.
said, I think Corey Strode did a great job in portraying
Oh
him.
yeah, all
You
of
know,
these guys did. This whole cast was so good.
you know.
They did such a great job, and I couldn't picture any other actors and actresses in this. It looked like they truly loved what they were doing when they made
Mm.
this.
Except
Yeah.
his fake hair is terrible.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Didn't we discuss that too?
We did.
I don't remember.
We did. I think it was Gilboy that noticed. He's like, "Is that real or fake?"
Yeah.
Everyone knows he's bald.
Yeah, exactly.
As well. That's why later on in the season they finally decide, that fake hair is not working.
Yeah, you just gotta rip it off. Let me see. I can translate Japanese or Spanish or tag along secret chat if you need. Josh can translate German, Arabic. Okay, that was very weird. My cat is not in the room, and I felt something like rub
Uh-oh.
up against the back of my leg. What is going on?
That's funny because my cat just came into the room and did that same exact thing. That's weird.
That is very weird. Okay. We're just going to ignore that. Now we have more Satrakian story. Now, them incorporating real life events too was a very smart idea.
Hmm. I think the interesting part of these two is later on they have this great physiological um, discussion,
Yes.
you know,
Yes, I
which
agree.
shows that Iquest is not stupid,
Mm-hmm.
but unfortunately he's bought into the Nazi propaganda.
Yeah.
Mm.
And the way they capture this without like overacting it still baffles me to this day. Chat
Mm.
has left the rails. ATL, it always does. It's Friday night. I expect it to.
Oh my.
Hmm.
Mm. And the thing with him too is like you could see like moments where his humanity has gotten to him, right? Like
Yeah,
he's
like
trying
right.
so hard to keep such a stern face, but you could see he does not want to be there, but he's scared if he doesn't.
Hmm.
Which, in my grandmother's journals from people in the family who unfortunately were forced into certain things, that's exactly how they felt, and he captured it correctly. Being forced to do something you don't want to do, and it could be terrifying. So the real life horror plus the vampire horror is amazing in this.
Hmm.
Roger, we're watching The Strain tonight. I know. You're going to be like, why aren't you watching Star Wars? Where's the puppets?
We gotta watch Spaceballs though.
We do.
I think Roger likes Spaceballs.
We don't know what Roger likes. We don't know what planet he's on half the time.
has has he
we
seen Spaceballs?
he, Mage hasn't. Roger has.
I've seen it partially, not a lot of it.
Are you a fan of Mel Brooks?
I was supposed to say Mel Gibson.
No, Mel Brooks.
I don't know. Hold on.
You remember how I said we had to watch Young Frankenstein? He did that movie as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, okay.
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, I've seen Blazing Saddles when I was younger.
yeah, because you have to understand Mel Brooks' humor in order to
Yes.
get Spaceballs.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen where they did the whole mirror thing. And then of course Alan Rickman. I've seen part of his part.
Um. Okay, we got. Yeah, I love History of the World Part 1 as well. That was funny too. No, he did not turn into a vampire. No. We had a secret message chat saying, "Oh, good, my favorite character did not turn into a vampire."
You
No.
talk about Gus?
Yeah, they like
Um,
Gus. See, people in the secret message chat, they're voting for Gus to make it to the end. They want
mhm.
to kill off Hef's wife. They
Yes.
they hate her. Nobody likes her. So I'm just filling
I'm
you in
surprised.
on.
I'm
I'm
surprised
just.
they didn't say Zach.
Oh, we haven't gotten to the evil Zach yet.
Oh
But I'm not spoiling anything, Mage. Trust
Yeah,
me.
I won't say
no, I
anything
know.
about that.
But it's so far they think Sertrakian's gonna make it, Gus is gonna make it, they think Nora's gonna make it, and they think F is gonna make it. I have not spoiled anything for anybody. So,
Good,
but I
good.
think those are pretty good guesses this early in the
Yeah,
show,
yeah,
though, Monty. What do you think?
they are pretty good. Yes.
Raised on Mel Brooks and Carl Reiner albums. Nice, ATL. Nice. Roger says history of the world is great when you're tripping. Aren't you always, though, Roger? So, wouldn't the regular state of the world also be better when you're tripping, I guess? I don't know. Ren and Stimpy was
You
amazing.
know,
Oh, gosh.
I had problems with
Yeah.
History of the World. Well, that's the only
Mm,
Mel Brooks film I really didn't like.
right.
Hmm.
I've only seen it like a couple times and it was funny, but I haven't really paid like deep attention to it. So maybe there's some things that I have not picked up on, you know?
Hmm.
But so, Mage, now you understand why I was acting disgusted for this gentleman here.
Yeah.
Because they were wondering why in the beginning episodes I was like, oh, this guy. And I was too excited because I didn't want to spoil it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
There should be a link in the description, Rebecca, if it will come through. The producers, this is great too.
Hey, Shirley.
Well, lady, I mean, I hate to break it to you, but if the outbreak continues, you're gone either way, so the money don't really matter at this point.
Hmm.
But I think they also captured humanity's skepticism very
Oh
well
yeah.
too,
Yeah.
Hmm.
without it being overacted and, overdone to where you're just like, all right, already. You know what I mean? Like, just do it quietly. Yeah. Rebecca, I do have a lot of secret message chats coming in, so I just pick and choose the ones that I can see right away. So if I don't get to it right away, just try it again in a few. Um, his name's Monty, not Shirley. What the hell? Oh my gosh, Roger. I
Surely
told
you're
you.
joking. Surely you're
Yes.
joking.
Yes. Don't call me
And don't call me
Shirley.
Shirley.
I'm glad we bring joy to your weekends, Rebecca, and I hope you're liking the show. Um, See, the old man reminds me
Thanks,
so much
Julie.
of my grandpa, so that's probably why I'm biased and like him. He's my favorite. Roger that day. Oh my goodness. Are you watching the show too, Mr. Scrunch? Okay.
Oh, the hug's still not working. The fuck?
It's weird too because you see his kind of evil confidence come out with this with Satrakian's character too when he's by himself. Doctors, who's Julie? Julie's not here right now, Roger. That's on the music stream. I have a
Yeah.
couple music streams coming.
I can't wait. That was fun.
That was. Somebody in the secret message chat says Icor scares the living jeebies out of them. That's his job, my
That's his
friend.
job. That's his job.
That's
He's
his
supposed to
job.
scare the crap out of you.
Yeah. No. No idea. Stranger danger. Airplane might be the most quotable movie. Stripes is good too. Yes. Do you got groupies? Roger's accusing Mage of having groupies now.
Roger. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just here.
Secret message chat. This scene feels so intense right now. It's making me like, what is that? I think you meant scared. Is that what you meant? Scared?
What did they say originally?
It looks like SCURRRRRREEEDD. So I think that means
Oh,
scared.
scared.
Yeah.
Scared.
Scared.
I'm scared. Yeah.
Scared.
Well, I think these scenes are intense because it's kind of more reality versus the monsters, you know.
Yeah.
So Paige will have groupies for we will make him twerk on cam.
I'm still waiting for that 169 and 69 cents.
So and this nanny character, I felt so bad for her too, like being
Yeah,
in
so
her
did I.
shoes.
Mm-hmm.
That would be hard, you know. What do you do with that? It's like, girl, there's something going down. He has a twirl. Wow, Mage. Congratulations on the twerking section.
Oh man, I wish. I don't go on there though.
I got bee venom coursing through my veins. Roger, are you okay?
Uh-oh.
Fun fact: before it became what it is now, I actually had an OnlyFans that was like Patreon, and I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, I had one before it got taken over too, and I was like, oh, okay. It's not like Patreon at all.
No, it's not.
Stoneheart Group. Now, this gentleman did a great job as well.
Oh yeah.
80, how you enjoying the episode so far? I know you were excited that we were watching this tonight. Uh,
No rain, no rain, no rain.
oh, he like slithers in the room. Slithering in the room, taking over everything. Nothing shady going on here, guys. Nothing shady at
Definitely
all.
not.
No.
No. You know what? Maybe for people in that tax bracket, maybe it's not shady at all. What do I know? Maybe this is normal. I don't know. Oh, 80, I know you're watching. I was asking how you like it so far. 80's so excited, he's jumping for joy. Um, so, secret message chat is like, I don't understand the importance of this sickly old man. Will they get to the point already? They have to build a story for this gentleman. You won't be disappointed, I promise.
No, you won't. Yes.
And it's interesting how you'll find out each one of our lovely characters are somehow intertwined throughout the
Mm-hmm.
show. Oh my god, Roger. Roger. You're always picking on Mage.
What's he saying?
He's saying that you'll leak on Monty because Monty's the bottom square. You leak sometimes.
I'm so confused.
I don't know. Roger's just being Roger. Yes, kiddo. What did you do?
Oh, what? Okay, so it's the squares on here on us.
Yes.
Is what he's talking about.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because of my shirt? My hoodie here? Is it because of this? Because
So
this leaks?
this is everybody's favorite character. Everybody loves Gus. So far, I think Gus and Sir Tregian of our viewers, Monty is like the two top favorites,
Uh-huh.
and F's wife and F himself are kind of on the low tier so far.
Mm.
Which shocked me that they were both together.
I know.
Because I personally don't mind F's character. I think he was necessary to keep everything in the middle ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys. You guys are hilarious tonight. You guys are
Boom.
wild tonight. Boom. I felt that through my headphones. It's interesting rewatching the show with headphones on too, because I'm picking up on sounds and how they actually do really good with like the Foley artist side of things and everything like
Hmm.
that. ATL, he's from the show The Strain that we're watching. And thank you guys for saying that I looked exactly like him. That made my day,
Oh,
I guess. I
jeez.
don't know what else to tell you. Uh, Rebecca wants your wife's jewelry page, Mage.
Okay. Yeah. I'll point. Do that. Hold on.
And I can see why people like Gus's character though too, because I think he just represents everybody just trying to get along, like get on his day. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't want
Hmm.
anything. He just wants to live life and be left alone. Please don't be throwing your baby at anybody's head, sir. Oh yeah, he's so badass.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
agree.
him. Silver's most effective. Don't even question this old man. He's been around, not his first rodeo. He's ready to take on the world.
Uh-oh.
There you go. There you go, buddy. Sorry, guys. I have to hold Mr. Scrunch. He knows it's stream time, but I don't let him on camera, so he's like, "Hey, everybody." Oh my gosh, I do. Ah, yes, here he is. And Monty, we've been watching a lot of Hammer films, so our secret message chat right now is like, they're not having any brandy because Hammer horror, they're always drinking brandy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it a Dracula horror series or any other Hammer horror?
We were watching the Dracula, we did Frankenstein, we pretty much did all of the horror of Hammer.
Oh, okay.
And that's what we've been doing. So now everybody has the idea to pay attention to what people are drinking and what they're wearing, because as you know, in the Hammer horror, colors matter
Hmm.
and what they're
Yeah.
wearing and stuff. So now it's always an inside joke. So if you see some comments like that pop up, they're referencing the brandy in the Hammer horror because everybody was drunk in Hammer horror,
Yeah.
and it was
I feel
Mage's
like.
first time seeing Hammer horror. So
Yeah.
No, I thought this was very disgusting.
yes, very. You have to pee because one runs beer. Okay, ATF.
I'll just, I'll just, I'll just pee right in the corner.
Yeah. Hey, it's Roger right now. Yeah, like I'm not gonna bother. It's okay for you to fall asleep, kiddo. You're not gonna miss anything. I promise you that. Do not block us in your pocket, Roger.
Yes,
Uh,
please don't do that.
these
Hey,
two,
cops.
the dynamic between these two is superb, though.
Hmm.
And I think this guy that played the young Satrakian matched the older Satrakian so well.
Oh, yeah, it did. Yes.
He basically captured that whole character so good. You were in timeout eating? Well, that's no fun. Yes, little kid. Holding my thumb. Uh, is there any? Okay, this is from a secret message chat here. It says, "Hey guys, can you guys compare this to any other vampire lore that you have seen, or is it just a mixture of a few?"
It's
Um.
it's kind of a mixture of a few because it's not based on any other vampire films or TV shows that I've seen.
Mm,
Like I said, it just has it looks like who when Chuck and Del Toro created this, they just if you read the comic books,
mm,
it's the ancients was actually a angel that came to Earth,
mm,
and he started drinking the blood off of
mm,
humans. And unfortunately, God said, "You know what? You're not going to do that." So he sent all the other angels, and he ripped the angel in half and severed his body up into seven different parts.
mm.
And fortunately, each of those parts became sentient. And since he was drinking the blood of humans, each of those eventually will become the ancients.
Yes.
And then the last one was the master.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of deep lore in this, and they do take inspiration from around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard for me to compare this to really anything because it's not your basic Dracula,
No.
and it's not your basic Van Helsing story, So it's unique in its own way. And once we're finished the series on live stream, I always encourage people to rewatch it because it has a lot of rewatch value.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dave owns his own mountain.
I would.
Mage, is your bot okay? It's telling us facts on Henry Ford.
Yeah, it's. I wish I could do specific ones, but it's random right now, and I wish it would like let us do like horror type stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Oh no,
I might
ATL,
turn
hurry up,
that
hurry up,
off.
hurry up.
To be honest, that one that okay. So like, I love doing it, going getting my phone down to 1% and trying to get it on charge as quickly as possible.
Yes, make a game out of it.
Yes, I used to do that with my old Androids. With my iPhone, I can't really do that.
Yep. Trust your mama.
Mm-hmm.
Evil.
Trust your mama. Your mama's not just gonna say that something's evil there. People don't just say that. I don't know about you, but if somebody was like, "Hey, there's something evil going on in there," I'd probably listen to them. That's not something normal people say.
No, it's not.
Hey, look, there's throw up on the floor.
Completely normal. Welcome home, kids. Like,
That's
ooh,
creepy sounding.
yes, everything about it's creepy. And now this poor kid's traumatized.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, but your father's transforming.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong going on here. I'm gonna mute for a second so I can put my baby in his little carrier here.
Okay.
You're good. Ready?
Yes.
All right, and I will be right back because my grandma's going to bed.
All right, I am here. I just mute when he makes too much noise.
Mm-hmm.
The effects of this scene right here, like
Mm-hmm.
the way they had to move and everything. I wonder if they got like professional like dancers,
Arsonists.
maybe, or
Yeah,
percussionists.
dancers are for
Yeah,
the.
because that'd be hard for just the regular actor to do.
I doubt that's Leslie Hope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. That's what I mean. Like they had to have like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! Here we go. New Jersey gets stupid. Yeah, New York is kind of humid right now too. Oh no. I love the way they have like the stinger instead of just a regular vampire bite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you thought it was Nickel. Now it's Micah. He's fighting his sleep right now. He's normally asleep right now, but he's not being a good boy tonight. Again, these again slithering up behind people like that. Oof. Secret message chat says, Monty, who is your favorite character that we've seen so far?
Stratakian.
Yes. Yeah. I think they just tuned in, so they must have missed you saying
They must
that.
have missed me saying that. Yes.
Yeah. They said they like Gus.
Yeah, Gus.
They love Gus. They absolutely love Gus.
I'm not surprised.
Me either.
Mm.
I'm back. Does he know that he's the vampire?
He knows.
Oh yeah, he knows. ATL, really? It's gonna be like 90% this weekend for us.
Same here. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
It's gonna be over 100 degrees.
I know. Yeah, because it's supposed to feel like 100 here in Philly.
Yep.
But I'll be sitting in nice air conditioned
Rebecca.
theater when I go see it 28 years later tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I hope you enjoy it. I'll be watching out for your review.
Okay. Well, Mercy.
I've only seen.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I do a series called, I don't know if you've seen them. It's called Women in Horror.
Yes, I was starting to look at that the other day.
If you want to participate, just DM me or I'll DM you, and then we'll set something up.
Sure, I would love to.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's up, Rebecca?
I will have to say your reviews help me whether to spend money at the movie theater or wait till it comes out on stream.
I appreciate that, that people actually do look on my reviews and whether or not they want to watch them or not. Whether to watch them or go see them.
I think it's because you take the time to actually go into depth about it without ruining it. It makes me curious enough to watch it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I always want to make sure I just give my honest opinion, what I thought about the film. What's good about it, what's bad about it. Is it good? If it's worth seeing. And of course, then again, the miser has to put in his little 2 cents.
Oh, of course he does.
With his gold coins.
Yes, absolutely. So no, I always recommend people check out your channel. I'm like, oh, I think he did one. Why don't you look over there? He's seen it before, and you'll see. And they say it helps them to decide whether to go to the show or wait for it to come on stream. So there you go, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
People do like to watch your stuff.
Oh yeah.
Hey Roger, what do you believe in though? I have AC on right now. It's 68 degrees in our room right now, and it feels so good, especially under these lights.
So I actually love the use of the whole tunnel system in New York City for this too. Like, what a
Does it actually use a real tunnel system?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, yeah, with
cool.
extensive subway train system that they have that goes throughout all the 5 boroughs and all the other stuff that they had, especially when they built the underground stuff for 9/11. After, I think it was either before or after 9/11.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've only been in New York City once, and that was very, very busy. Very, very busy for me.
Of course, Roger.
Oh,
I asked him what he does believe in. He says alcohol and pot.
Well, you got to believe in something.
And guitar.
I guess so.
80 gets to approve the swearing. Yes, you are right.
puppets, yeah, right. And bandmate, I'd hope.
Yes. Okay. So, um, there was a secret message chat was talking about how them all believing that it's a sickness was a great thing to do in the beginning,
Hmm.
instead of just thinking, "Oh, vampires." It was a really
Yeah.
great hook. Yeah, and it's a hook that's constantly referenced through the whole thing.
Yep.
I believe in you, 80. I believe in you.
Oh, he's too quick.
Yep.
Gotta hand it to the old man, though. He don't
Hmm.
care.
Yes.
Uh, ooh, that was a close one.
Hmm.
Thankful for his modern day nosy friends. They found him. Well, there you go, buddy. I like how he still wants to keep up the fight even after that altercation.
Hmm.
Like, he still does not care. He wants to handle his business. Wonka is definitely a horror story. Oh my gosh, yeah. How people weren't creeped out by Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is beyond me.
Hmm.
Ah, yes, here, have some sandwich. You
Hmm.
really want to trust that, sir? I wouldn't.
The biggest it was worst,
Mm.
like a German sausage.
Yeah, my grandma eats liverwurst and all that stuff. I grew up with it. I'm not a fan of liverwurst, though. Reminds me of like canned cat food. uh, Gilboy and Rez. Yeah, Rebecca. Gilboy, like I said, he forgot his charger. And the fact that these vampires are smart enough to use weapons still.
Yep.
Like,
Right.
and Rez will be back every other weekend starting next month, Rebecca.
Doom.
Oh, I love. Oh, I forgot he gets introduced this early. I thought he
Yeah,
came in
yeah.
much later.
I was saying like when I saw this the
Mhm.
first time, I said, "Ooh, we got new players."
Yes.
Wait a minute, is he a vampire? But
You're about to find out, my
You're about to
friend.
find out.
It's like, what do we do exactly? Like, is he about to round us up for his own? Killboy drowned. No,
right.
he lost his laptop charger this weekend, so he'll be back next week. Tomorrow night, instead of watching The Satanic Rites of Dracula, we will be watching Deadstream, which is a
Ooh.
horror
Alrighty.
comedy. Yeah, Monty, if you want to join us tomorrow night too, you're more than welcome to.
I'll be
Yeah.
getting my review of 28
Oh yeah,
years
that's
later.
right. Sorry, I
That's
forgot.
okay. But thanks for inviting me, though.
Anytime you see something that I have scheduled and you want to pop on in, you're more
Hmm.
than welcome, my friend.
Yeah.
It's really interesting for the panel because me and Gilboy know a lot of the older horror movies and we're really into them, and Mage here's into the newer ones. So it's kind of like a different uh, viewpoint on stuff we watch. So it's really fun.
Oh yeah, because it's like the last Women in Horror I did
Mhm.
with Celise of Sweet and Spooky.
Nice.
And I told her when she told me how old she was, I told her how old I was. I said, "Wow, we're two different generations."
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to watching horror films, because obviously I grew up watching old school horror.
Yeah.
from the Universal monsters, the
Mm-hmm.
Hammer horror films, you know,
Yes.
so it's like, I always tell people how different it is
Mm-hmm.
when you're watching when you first see a film like The Exorcist. When I first saw it, as opposed to like people younger see it, they're
Yeah.
like, this movie's not that scary.
It was back then. Oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine seeing that in theater when it first came out. Oh my
Hmm.
goodness.
Oh,
Especially with how realistic that looks now. Now we can tell it's pea soup and all that, but back then you couldn't.
mhm. Ooh.
Oh,
I feel so bad for this nanny. Oh my goodness, I couldn't
yeah.
imagine. Oh. And that has to be scary too.
Hmm.
That had to be so. That was
Mm.
episode 7, my friends.
Yep.
Wow.
Episode
And this
eight.
is why we started. This is
Episode
why we
eight.
started watching them.
Episode 8. A lot of stuff happens in episode 8.
Yes. Um. So, what did everybody think of episode 7? Was it what you guys expected? Uh, were you confused at any point?
Need any
No, not
explanation
really.
about what happened throughout that episode?
Secret message chat says they're kind of curious to hear Monty's opinion on this since you're new to the panel. They want to hear your full opinion now that we all watched the episode together and you don't have to worry about spoils.
Yeah, when I first saw the episode, the flashbacks actually show how the coffin got created. Because when you saw it in the first episode, it's like, wow. First of all, why is it so big?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's
That's what
exactly
she
what
said.
Mage said actually.
And why is it so big? That will be revealed before the end of the season. I think
Mm-hmm.
they show it at the end of the season, or maybe in season 2.
Mm-hmm.
As far as why the coffin is so big, I think right before the final episode, you get to finally see the master.
Mm-hmm.
His full face. You only see a back of him
Yep.
at the time of this episode. But yeah. But basically, that's basically what this episode showed. It shows the creation of the coffin, the first interaction that we see between Startakian and Icorus. Especially when Icorus is drunk and they have that back and forth philosophy.
Yep.
Him being indoctrinated with the Nazism, and of
Mm-hmm.
course Startakian and believing it's like you know it's all fake. None of
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah. Yep.
And of course, yeah, not much as far as the main story is advancing, other than we get to
Mm-hmm.
see Jim trying to redeem himself
Yeah.
after him betraying F and everybody else. But that's basically what this story was just more introducing the backstory of getting more character development between
Yep.
Startakian and Icorus.
Yeah. We have a secret message chat is writing in that they definitely feel more sorry for Satrakian, especially when we thought this was the end. I thought for sure he was going to die in this episode. I'm glad he's in it longer, but I no longer think he's going to be one of the final people.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
Yeah, me either. I'm not going to say anything about that. We're not going to spoil for you guys. We're not going to
Mhm.
spoil for you. But yeah, when I first saw this episode, I was like, no, because it was like it grabs you at your seat. 80, what did you think about this episode? Did you like this one? Yeah, we're getting the next one up too. Did you guys want to take a little 10-minute break in between to get some food or anything before the next episode? Or
Yeah,
Don't matter to
unfortunately,
me.
I have to call it a night for
okay,
me. Call it for me
Okay.
because I still have to get up and fix breakfast for my lovely wife tomorrow. But
oh yeah,
I do appreciate you inviting me on, and I hope
yeah,
you guys will continue to enjoy the rest of the strain.
they
And
will.
just like I said, just DM me, and we'll get together, and that way we'll report. You could be on the next Women in Horror.
Absolutely, I would love to. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Monty G.
All right.
And I'll
Yeah,
see
thank
you
you
in
for
the
joining.
future one when we all watch a movie, and that way we can talk a little bit more. At least you know how we set
Yeah.
things up now.
Oh yes, yes, yes. And as
Yeah.
always as I say, once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember the rules.
Yes.
All right,
Yes.
y'all have a good night, and please stay safe out there.
Have a good night.
Have a good
All
night.
right, y'all.
Bye, Roger. All right, guys. So that was Monty G. Please go ahead and check
See you,
out
Roger.
his channel. He is phenomenal at what he does horror review wise. Hold on, kiddo.
Yeah.
We're about to take a break, kiddo, and I'll check your diaper. Um, so, Edie, what did you think about this episode? Was this episode what you were thinking, or secret message chat says they really liked how they saw the background of Sertrakian and Icorse more. I agree. Yes.
I'm getting his YouTube up. Hold on.
What?
Monty's. I'm getting his
Oh, okay.
YouTube up to post in the chat.
Yes, he does a lot of good stuff, guys. I highly 10 out of 10 recommend him. So if you're into horror and all that, he does modern and older horror, so it's for everybody. So yes, kiddo, it's almost break time. I want to see where the cool hacker woman comes in. 80, she's coming in soon. I think you're gonna really love her character. She's got a lot of cool things that she's done. She's pretty much of a badass too. So
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and read the plot of the next episode, and then we're gonna take a 10-minute break. So that way, in case anybody needs some snacks, I gotta make sure this kiddo's fed so he can go to sleep finally. And we'll watch episode 8. But this is the plot of episode 8. It's called Creatures of the Night. First aired August 31st, 2014. And after discovering the potency of ultraviolet light against the Strigoi, Sertrakian gains a new and unlikely disciple. A quick trip to the Brooklyn convenience store turns into a deadly all-night siege. So we're going to start seeing more about these vampires and how they're progressing. And 80, we're also going to see more of your hacker girl. So with that being said, if we're all ready, we will go for a 10-minute break before we start the next one.
All right.
And we will see you guys in 10 minutes. The music for our countdown was created by Mage. So we will be
I'm
right
in the process
back.
of making more too. So we have more different ones.
I just found out the panel can't hear us. What's up with that? Will 80 come on one night being on Icon?
Yeah.
And we'll be back in 10 minutes, guys, and we'll watch episode 8, and that way 80 can see more of his little hacker girl.
Yeah.
Actually, before I go, I will update the design because we're changing episodes here. And there she is. She's gonna be. We learn a little bit more about her.
Nice. I can't wait.
In the next one. So see you guys in 10 minutes.
Wanna play?
Welcome to hell.
Wanna play?
Welcome to hell.
There was technically 1 minute left, but I'm back now and impatient. So, hi guys. Hi guys.
What?
uh,
I didn't realize we were back.
I just got tired of typing to you guys. I'm sorry. I'd rather use my voice right now. Mage, if you're talking to us, we don't hear you yet. So,
Huh?
yeah, 80. I think you'll like him because he goes in depth with the movie without giving spoilers, and he does new and old stuff. And it's really cool. And they also have live streams as well with his crew over there. So definitely, if you want to help support the horror community, they're a good one. Now she looks sarcastic and willful. Are you
I
talking
had to-
about my pictures here?
I think so.
Are you Mage? Your audio is kind of weird. You kind of sound
What
like
does it
you're
sound like?
underwater.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
All you Germans are impatient. Yeah, you know what? Patience isn't one of my skills. Mr. Scrunch, are you being a good co-host tonight? Yeah?
All right, how about now?
Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that, but he said
How do I sound?
I'm super excited to watch this show. That's probably why I'm impatient. You guys have no idea. Like, I love the fact that you guys nerd out about this show.
I had to run back, by the way, because I didn't realize.
Well,
That was my phone
it's
watching.
Still, your audio is still very low.
What?
Yeah, it basically sounds like you're across the room right now.
I'm right on the mic.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was weird. I heard you say you have to run it back, but it's like then it cuts off from there and it sounds like you're really, really far away.
What the
Audio
fuck?
issues.
I
It
literally
happens.
just left to come back, and that was it. Hello?
It's a little bit better. Talk again. Let me see if it's my headphones.
Hello?
Yeah, it's definitely on your end. It's not my headphones because I had them all the way up and I still couldn't hear you.
What the fuck? Ah! Windows automatically changed to 8. How about now?
Still a little bit wonky. What about you guys
What
in
the
the chat? Can you hear Mage, or is it just on my end? I didn't talk about the chat, but I geeked over the vid. Okay, 80 can hear you, Mage, so it might just be on my end here.
Oh, how about now?
Weird. Let me see. Let me exit and come back then.
Does this
But
mean
I'll
we be on
do.
top? Oh, we be on top. Hey, everybody! So y'all can hear me just fine? That's weird. It's definitely weird being just the only one here. I definitely don't know. Can you hear me now? Oh, I was on the top for a second.
Let me see. Can you talk again?
Hello.
Okay, that's better. Yeah, it was totally on.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Cool. I got it sorted. I just had to go in and out. I think it's because I switched between the countdown screens and this one too early. And it was like,
Oh.
fine, I'm going to screw up your audio.
Oh no.
But
Oh yeah, 80. Can you turn the music down in the restream here or no?
you know what? I'm going to try that next time. I didn't realize it was that
Okay.
loud, guys. Sorry.
It is kind of loud.
So now we have episode 8, and we're gonna start getting into the nitty gritty. Major, what did you think of those Strigoi in the black suits in the last episode?
So it confused me a little bit. I was like, wait a minute. So they're good ones that are trying to not get everybody else infected, but they are infected. How are they self-conscious more than like, are they like the originals?
Exactly the questions you should be asking at this point in time. Uh,
Because if he's like the master, the main guy, because he's Sentinel. Is that what is that the word? Is Sentinel?
yeah.
Like they know what they're doing. They have cognitive
Mhm.
thinking, and my hand is like flying everywhere for whatever reason. But yeah, I don't know. It's definitely different.
Right. Secret message chat says, I thought that was a great twist because now we get to figure out more about the Strigoi in a different manner. Yes, absolutely. Tom and the gang, how are you guys doing tonight? Thank you for being here.
Oh yeah, because you can't hear me.
And thank you so much for the fundraiser to help with my teeth. We did make the goal, so I appreciate you guys.
Yay, that's exciting.
Guys. Here you go, Bobs. Yeah, there you go. Also, thank you for the people that helped out on the other different thing. Who's on first? Maybe they're a different clan of vampires, 80 says.
Who's
Maybe.
on first?
Maybe because they do, like we mentioned all the time, they do take lore from many different countries and, not just recent lore, it's from even ancient lore. So you get to learn more about them. 80, what did you think when that popped up? A good twist, bad twist? New Chiefs? Yes. Thank you so much. And thank Gary again for me as well. But
I thought that I turned that off. I guess not.
we are about to start getting into the nitty gritty. We're on 8, and then we have 9 tonight, and then we have 10, 11, 12, and then I'm going to put the last episode of season 1 with the first episode of season 2. We are getting to the nitty gritty of season 1. It's all good. I'm glad you're liking it, 80. I know, you get really excited about this. Does this number 1 crown mean a damn thing? Yes, it actually helps us. It shows YouTube that we have people coming to our live streams, and it helps us be in the algorithm better. Yes, Mr. Scrunch. Mr. Scrunch is really happy right now, so you might hear him try to talk.
It's actually weird because mine doesn't have it.
That's what I pointed out the other
weird.
day. I'm wondering if it's because I don't know, but it does help. I like this series. I'm proud of myself for not reading ahead on it since I have them all. I'm proud of you too, dude, because I want to know your initial reaction to when it goes on.
Fuck.
Are you all right, Mage?
Yeah, my lower back just kind of spasmed a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to get rid of the sciatica nerve problem for a couple weeks now, and it's just been horrible.
Okay, so everybody says they're ready for episode 8. So everybody, pull up your episode 8, and let's get started. Someday we could trade in all these fake internet points, and we'll all be millionaires. I hope so, 80.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You get a car, I get a car, everybody gets a car. Yes, Mr. Scrunch, I know you're fighting your sleep. It's okay. Here's your binky. Yeah,
I used to fight my sleep all the time.
I'm surprised he's up right now. Normally, he's crashed out.
I did, Rebecca. I did.
But
sorry, Mercy.
We are. Everybody's ready to go. So your message chat is look, I'm at the edge of my seat. I like listening to you guys talk, but I really would like to watch this.
But let's get going.
All right, guys. Is everybody ready? You guys got episode 8 pulled up? And
80, you
all
don't
right.
even have one, which is weird.
80, I think they're just working on it. I think it's like a beta thing, and I'm pretty sure they're going to fix it. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, buddy, yes. You could stop kicking me now. But yeah, I'm ready to start if you're ready for me to do the countdown.
Yep. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
All right.
And we get a recap for those of you just tuning in now. We do have some new viewers coming on in. We are watching episode 8 of The Strain.
I wish he wasn't fast enough, but he can't die yet.
What did you think of that scene, Mage? Were you like intense?
It was insane.
Now you get to see how fast they really are, right? Like it was a kind of
Yeah.
like a little taste of what they can do.
Almost feels like the Matrix.
Look at Bay commentate the movie. He's right now. He's probably gonna start dozing off soon. He was dozing off in his chair, and I made the mistake of fixing his posture, and now he woke up again. Because it's a monster. The Jim.
Right?
There you go, baby. I love you. There you go, buddy. So everybody, for some reason, Secret Message Chat is hating on Nora tonight. I thought you guys liked Nora.
Who's
Now
Nora again?
The doctor he's talking to right here. She's the doctor that F had an affair with.
Oh. Probably because of the affair. I would assume.
Everyone's just like, nah, she's kind of boring and getting on my nerves now.
Oh no, Rebecca, he just had to go.
Oh no, he had to go, my friend. I figured he would only stay for one episode because he's going to see a movie tomorrow and he has to make breakfast for his wife. Yes, I'm making a bottle right now. Come on, buddy. It's warm out, so he probably is a little bit thirstier than usual.
Yeah.
Luckily, I came prepared. I have the mix right here.
Nice.
I don't have to get up and leave. It's coming, Mr. Scrunch. Yes. Oh, you're smiling at me. You're just trying purposely
That's
to...
how I feel.
What?
My leg hurting.
Yeah.
My leg.
It needs the SpongeBob sound. My leg!
Yes.
Yes, I'm making it right now, buddy. So, Icorst is a little hurt after all.
Well, it must have hit bone, like you said, so make him a little hobbly.
Yes, Bubby, I'm making it now. You are a picky little man, you know that? Roger is incorrigible and good. I'm glad he stopped by tonight.
Yeah. Why are taxi drivers so rude?
Taxi drivers, I don't know. I would never get in one.
Me neither. The one here ran stoplights,
I mean,
almost causing accidents.
I just have a thing about getting into a cab of strangers in New York City. I just feel like I would disappear or something.
Almost like on Home Alone too.
Yes. Sagar is as pure as driven snow.
Ah, no alarm.
Ah, yes, we're getting to some nitty gritty in this episode. Our cruise starts when pigs fly out my butt. Wow. This has gotten very strange, my friends.
It has.
It has gotten very strange. Oh, is it because she said that Roger was pure? Edie, how long have you and
Yeah, I
Roger
think
known
so.
each other? Because y'all
I'm
seem
sure they've
really
probably known each other.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Here you go, bud. You thirsty? Is that what it was? Yeah. He doesn't chase someone off by hating the letter S once. Oh my gosh, yeah, I forgot all about that.
I don't think
Mercy,
that
what's the goal?
wasn't
I'm
that.
Asian, but I'm also drunk. We need 50 more to meet this month's goal. What were you saying, Mage?
I can't remember who it was, but I thought it was like not Poe, but I think it was someone part of the bandmate stuff. But I assume they'd be friends.
4 or 5 years? Yeah, I figures. You guys joke around like somebody that known each other 4 or 5 years. It's okay, buddy. You don't have to rush to drink, buddy. I'm glad you noticed the difference of intro a little bit too,
Yeah.
because that's something that I wanted to point out. You'll see it in different seasons too.
Yeah.
Of course, now Jim's trying to redeem himself. We got Fett. Fett, everybody. I know everybody was asking about Fett. Everybody loves Fett.
Yes, he's cool.
He is cool. Sir, you're not strong enough to hold the bottle by yourself, so don't give me that look that I'm helping you. Growing
He
up
wants
so
to.
he does. He wants
Right.
to. Soon he'll try to steal my car keys and take the car for a drive when I'm asleep.
Right. Take a joyride in the fields.
Yeah. Hey, I used to do that. I mean, there's so many pickup trucks that yeah. Well, we won't admit that stuff in case my parents decide to watch these. Hey guys.
Oh my goodness.
So somebody secret message chat, Sertrakian and Fett, I think they're gonna become best friends. Thank you, Josh, for the 50
Yes, thank you,
super chat.
Josh.
We appreciate you guys sending them
Yeah,
in
we do.
today. And don't forget, we both have Patreons over there if you want early access stuff.
Yup. I have to upload my 3 that I have for next week.
Fett is already tired of everybody's shit. Yeah, I can see why you guys think that him and Sertrakian are going to be best friends.
Who was Star Trek again? The old guy?
The old man, yes, that's Sertrakian.
Oh, okay.
And Icorst is the soldier. Crap, what's the original guy's name? We'll figure it out. It'll come back. It's been a while. But Fett and Satrakian here are my top 2, and I enjoyed Gus as well. And everyone's like, "Yay, Gus!" I'm glad you guys like his character. He's such a side character too, but he's also an important one. Okay, Andy, here's your hacker girl.
Ooh, that smells
Well,
good.
not now. This is a guy delivering buns, but your hacker girl is somewhere in the gas station.
Thank you.
So A t-shirt or something. If you want a t-shirt, I can. I have some Kitsmo t-shirts. If you want a t-shirt as a thank you for donating, I will mail you guys a t-shirt. Soup and subs. Somehow, I feel like I would not want soup if I was eating a sub. Now, if it was a grilled cheese and soup, I could see. Yeah, 80, I think she is going to be your favorite. And she is such a good character, too. Really, really cool how her character grows throughout the whole series. And she's a super important one, too. So good. Let's see. Secret message chat says, I think the crew is going to turn out to be Nora, F, Sutrakian, Fett, and the Hacker Girl. Okay. That makes sense. Somebody else says, I think Gus is going to be in there somewhere. Okay. Yo ho ho. Oh my gosh, Rebecca. Our friend group is insane. Now, don't you dare talk about Satraki in that way, Dutch. How dare you? 80, her name is Dutch, by the way. So if you want to, instead of saying Hacker Girl all the time, her name is Dutch.
Good. No.
Now look. You notice that the being's eyes changed,
I
right?
almost out of water.
Oh, wait, was that Rick Baker in the background? Did he do a cameo? I mean, you could call her Hacker Girl if you want. I just figured Dutch is a lot easier to type than Hacker Girl. That is just beating the shit. Oh my gosh, I think that is Rick Baker. I gotta look that up to verify that. I never noticed that. Rick Baker is an amazing special effects artist, guys. If you don't know, he's like the Bob Ross of special effects. I could listen to him talk about doing art all day.
Okay.
Nail gun, yeah, they get creative with the weapons, my friend. I like how Fett was like basically punching the shit out of. Oh, not Rick!
Oh no.
I can't believe I never noticed that before. Oh my gosh! I gotta double check once I'm done feeding the baby, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. See, I'm seeing these things after I've seen this series 96,000 times. Great makeup job. Yeah, the makeup jobs are great. They only get better and better as the story goes on, too. Satrakian's over there standing on business. Look at him and Fett. They don't give a shit. Who was he? Just a guy? Yeah, it seems like he was just doing a little cameo. Looks like he was just in the background because they did kill him off right away, and I never noticed him before, so he definitely wasn't in the show long enough for me to. Okay, Jim. They should not have put Jim in charge of the lights. Jim is
Right,
too
because
antsy.
panicking.
Jim can't do shit. Jim just should have just sat down and had a pedicure or something.
Nice.
Yes. Oh. Look at Sir Tracky in there. Be like, my nail gun in my soul, motherfucker.
Oh, did he get hit?
We shall see, shall. Oh, we're just killing vampires, guys. Don't worry, bread guy. Just finish stocking the shelves. He's always been muted for me here in this chat. He still shows up on screen. Then you can mute him yourself. Yeah, you guys have to mute him yourself. I just have it there as a safety precaution for my live streams.
Yeah, like Roger blocked me.
What?
Yeah, he blocked my bot, which is me.
Oh yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting that. Well, yeah, of course he will, Rebecca. I call police? Dude, did you not see what was going on out there? There ain't no police.
Right?
That's on Mage. It's all his fault. Oh my gosh. You guys are just ragging on Mage tonight.
I was about to call you Roger, 80. Well, he only got marked, though, but he should still be fine, I'd hope. Oh man, my capture is capturing my wife behind me. So my arm's gonna be going wild sometimes. Oh, maybe. He probably got a worm. Sam! Kitty kitty! Okay, come on. Come back to me. Rolling it. Yeah.
Doing anything. I'm not moving.
There we go. It should come back to me. It finds the next human.
I don't know what to do. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
I didn't move.
It picks up your arm. No, it's fine. Mercy, you still muted or? I guess so. This is very interesting. I wonder if how long these two are gonna stay with us. Man, does the guy not realize what's out there though? Like, come on. Oh, he still thinks it's still a disease while it's a vampirism. Still a disease, but still a vampirism. She's not gonna be able to outrun him. What the heck? You know, I wonder if it would be cool to be an extra in TV shows and movies and all that.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to make sure Mr. Scrunch was birthed and that now he's gonna go lay with Daddy.
Okay, you're good.
Okay. So, what are you guys thinking so far of this episode?
Well, I figured the girl left and ran. I'm just
Mhm.
trying to figure out how she outran the like they didn't even mention her or go after her, I mean, for the vampires.
Well, you're gonna start. I don't want to spoil it for you if I tell you,
Yeah.
because you start. The characters end up telling you the information as the show goes on. So,
Yeah, of course. And the clerk is still like, "Oh, you're stealing."
yeah, the clerk is just so out of his damn mind. Like,
He doesn't get paid enough for this.
no, like if that were me, I'd be like, okay, take what
Like,
you want.
okay, whatever.
Take what you want. I don't care. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Like, why am I gonna be worried about
Why is she gonna
freaking?
try going out?
Because she's Dutch.
Oh, is that Dutch?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
she's Dutch. She's a badass. She ain't afraid of no Strigoi.
Oh, well, he did.
Well, I mean, he used his fists, to be fair. And now she's realizing that what she has may not be. Oh my gosh! Now that Monty has pointed out the hair, I see it more and more, and I'm just like, they really
For which
went
guy?
with that. F. That's a hairpiece.
F.
The doctor.
F is okay, him.
The doctor.
Oh, it is. Okay. Never. So yeah, they're not after the person who just left and ran away. They're after these guys because they shot the master.
Mm-hmm. The master can communicate through the other Strigoi.
I was wondering that. I just
Mhm.
wasn't entirely sure.
You can tell by how their eyes change. That's why earlier I was like, did you see how that one's eyes change?
Yeah.
I can't help that.
Oh, it literally moved to you.
What?
So it's picking up my wife behind me,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just moving around and being on the bed. Now it's continuing to use my arm as her arm. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No worries.
That's so funny. Special cameo by Carla.
Right? She's eating, so it's like picking up eating. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can
Lexi, yeah,
move it.
dude, she's great. And then here we see Jim. Now, you guys were wondering if he got anything.
I hope not.
You like Jim?
He always. Oh no, he did. I don't know. The actor always gets the short hand of the stick.
He does. He does.
Just like
Absolutely.
what's his face? I forget his name. Uh, Jeepers Creepers.
Mm-hmm.
First one. He
Justin
always gets the
Long.
short. Yes, Justin Long. He always gets the short hand of the stick. Every single horror movie he's in, he just gets killed off.
He got a worm. He did. That's like, what is that gonna do, bro?
Where's it at though? Like it was in his face,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's like probably gone to his brain.
Yeah, because at this point in time, we don't know exactly how long it takes for the infection to spread and change people into the infected, you know?
Right.
And of course, they're doctors, so right away they want to study this and they want to try to make it better,
Yeah.
which is why their characters are so important. Like, I know Nora's is kind of like a boring character, and I totally agree with Secret Message Chat about that, but she's also unnecessary boring.
Yeah.
Because without her, you wouldn't have a lot of part of the story to be told. Yeah, we met the monthly goal, but I just set 10 super chats for this live stream because it helps the algorithm. So like we met our monthly goal thanks to you guys. So
Yes, thank you.
we don't have to like push this month. So we appreciate you guys.
Did you know?
It's just the 10 goal there is just in case anybody else wants to donate.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was looking up mocap suits so I can control the character
Mm-hmm.
just with my body itself, and it's $3,000 for them, and I'm like, what? That sucks.
Make
There
a
is
goal on your coffee.
Yeah, I could do that, but there's also one that connects to your waist, and it's like 500 for it, so it's not too bad. Man, that's some good makeup there.
It
That
really
reminds
is.
me of how they go to the beach and there's sandworm thingies that they pull out with like beef or whatever. Ugh. So gross.
Yeah.
Mocap gloves, yeah, cheaper, but it won't. I need ones that also connect to my face too. Like a suit almost would be nice. Then he can properly move around and don't have hand problems because I can't do much.
They're trying
Try
so
going like
hard to
this.
save him.
Trying to do a heart and I won't do a heart. I don't think they did save him. I think he will get infected or be infected with it. I have a PO box.
I'm so into this show, haha. A year ago, this would have been so out of my wheelhouse. Oh, I'm so glad, Edie.
Yeah.
We have one more episode after this one tonight because you guys wanted to do the 3 episodes. So I'm so glad you guys are really into this. It makes me so happy because honestly, it even works for people that aren't into horror, right? Because it's like a thriller
Yeah.
instead. So it doesn't just face on the horror aspect. Sorry, I'm eating M&Ms. But there's action too, and there's adventure. So it could be for even non-spooky
There we
fans.
go. Oh no.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Dun dun. Dun dun. And whoever these extras are who played all these Strigoi are fantastic.
Yes. I was actually talking about that. I said, wouldn't it be wonderful to play an extra doing all this? Like the whole thing about acting is I don't mind being like the main on my own channel when I'm acting,
Right.
but when it comes to like something like this, I wouldn't mind just being an extra.
Right. All right, Rebecca. Well, enjoy it. And you'll be happy to hear because of Gilboy's schedule, we're actually going to be doing 3 live streams. Um, I'll explain more later after the shows tonight. Um, we should be on season 2 of this by the end of August. We're actually almost done with season 2. We'll have season 3 and
Yeah.
4. Um, Glow sticks! Means it's rave time.
Yeah. I'm gonna let my watch charge up a little bit more.
Buzzy, buzzy, buzzy like Roger's bees. Yeah. Next Saturday, we have another music live stream.
Yeah.
So, 80, I hope you can make that one. Or did talking to me put you to sleep that day? No, I'm just kidding, bud. I'm just kidding. Is he okay? Oh, okay. Mr. Scrunchy is sleeping. Apparently, he wanted me to go to
Awesome.
bed. That was the issue.
Aww.
He saw me awake, so he thought it was time to be awake. But Dad's home, so he can be in his bed near Dad. Are guys still keeping tabs on stuff? Like, dude. I'll stay awake for sure. Yes, we could do an intermission between the next episode if you want. I think that's a smart idea anyway, because I know that I'm going to have to get more water and everything. We don't have to, but I just do them. If you guys need them, let me know.
Yeah.
Mage might need a stretch break so we don't break his back.
Yeah, right.
Secret message chat. This is actually really interesting because I'm still rooting for Jim even though he did them dirty. Yeah. I think he realized how much he fucked up basically. But it was too late, for him to know that. She does have cool boots. I really like her outfits in this whole series actually. Now they're starting to notice just because you take out one, right? That does not mean you've cured the infection. So just that one little worm that was in him spread to all that. Yeah, is right, 80. All it took was that little worm. Now you understand why I hate worms.
Right.
Oh, he's done. Yeah.
He's done.
I mean,
I figured.
like they gave it the old college try, I guess.
Which is ain't doing much.
I mean, better them than me. Like after all he's done, I'd be like, fine, get your fate. But no, they tried to.
Right?
They tried to. Secret message chat. Yeah, I really like this character, Jim. He is basically all of us. He did something bad because he wanted to do something good, but then it turns out something bad was worse than it was supposed to be, and it outweighed him doing the good. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying there. You're basically saying like he was desperate to save his wife with cancer, so he was doing it out of the goodness of his heart, but then it turned out, yeah, to be something extra
Yeah.
negative. Yeah. Listen to the old man. Like,
Right?
speaking of worms, Nicholas is a bit sleepy. Little guy snores a tiny bit. Yeah, my Mr. Scrunch snores a little bit too. He also screams woo like Ric Flair in his sleep, so you might hear that in the background. And it's interesting too, because before they were like, Jim, what the hell? And now they're like trying to save their friend. They're like, oh shit, in reality, that we've known this guy for X amount of years.
Yeah.
Look, Fett does not hesitate. Him and Satrakian are one and the same, aren't they?
Yep. Let's put him out of his misery so he doesn't churn.
Mm-hmm. Fett will kick your ass, dude. Hello. We have a new person in the secret message chat. We are watching
Oh,
The
hello.
Stray in season 8. Mage, could you type a timestamp in the chat so they could see it on screen for them? And
Sure.
decisive. Yes, exactly. Because you'd have to be in this position, right? Like, you could freak out. Yeah, that's pretty much the most Nora has been acting as.
3650 is where we're at. Yep.
Oh, wow. We're almost done with this
55.
episode already? Wow.
Yeah. It goes by fast.
It does.
And that's how they keep you in, and they just keep on going and going.
That's why when you guys were like, let's do 3. Okay, sure.
Right, because it'd be pointless not to do. It'd be pointless to do just one and then wait another week.
Yeah. Plus, 3 of them is kind of like equal to one of our Hammer movies anyway, so
Yeah, absolutely.
it's not like we're staying extra.
Right.
All right. The guy does not want to leave. He's like, my boss would kill me
Yeah.
if I
right.
leave this spot, so I'm just gonna stand here and die. And thus our crew was born, guys. What do you guys think of the crew? Is it who you were expecting so far?
He's still in disbelief, though. That's unfortunate.
I mean, you got to think of how traumatic this is, right? Like, all of a sudden
Yeah,
you
I
wake up one
suppose.
day and it's not really a virus. Well, technically it is, but at the same time, it's monsters. Like, what? What are you talking about?
Right.
Well, now we can steal F's bank account information,
Yeah, right.
guys. Let's go to town. Is it just me and Josh and Aiden's chat? I think so. And then we have our secret message chat, and we have Tom and the gang who are lurking tonight because it's a wedding night again at Tom's bar. Congratulations to the happy couple. And sorry guys, when the strain is on, I know everybody like watches while we talk, so it's Josh is not in the chat.
I'm in there too, so yes. That's how I'm reading chat faster than the screen. Oh, what did I do? There we go.
There you go. It's always a wedding time. It's wedding season, my friend. We don't get a lot of nice weather, so when we do, we do. Okay, so we got watching now over there. Oh, what are you on Kick? Now it's 3. Uh,
I kind of forget that when people are rewatching, and if they're not watching the show, that they're just listening to dead air.
yeah, that's why I tried my best to keep talking a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's something that I'm looking into is getting how we can afford the license for certain things to show on screen.
Yeah.
One of my good friends is in the business, and she's gonna tell me what we can and can't do and all that good stuff because I like it better when we can share it on the screen. I'm sure everybody does.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But we do need licensing and proper stuff like that, and especially roadkill. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
All right, guys, that was
Wow.
episode 8. Can you say intense?
Very intense. I
What'd
just
you
didn't see
think?
any tense at all.
What'd you guys think? 80, what'd you think of this episode? You happy that your Dutch is going to be more involved? Who are these secret people? Spies? No, they are people that like their privacy. And I respect that because I was once
Yes.
one of those people myself.
Unfortunately, we just can't hear it in stereo where it sounds cool on both sides of the
Oh, I
speakers.
know.
For me, for some reason, it just doesn't work.
I'm changing the background to fit the next episode. Infiltrators, they're fighting back. That's cool. Yeah, you know, it's you get to start to see more of how calculated they can be as well. Uh, this is a weird screenshot because I'm hiding Sertrakian behind my face, so it looks like my head is on his body.
Yeah.
But you know, we're starting to get more action now. And as you could tell, we now have our motley crew here, our vampire
Yeah.
slayers. We have several different personalities in these. She's on Kick too. It's like Twitch, but not. Yeah, I'm trying it out.
Yeah,
I'm
me
trying
too.
it out. I probably have like only you over there, 80. It
I'm
is
over
my
there as
first
well.
time. Oh, thank you, Midge. It's my first
Yep.
time streaming over there, so I'm just trying it out. Um, I heard that it's a better platform for all the different stuff I have an idea for. So I know you're Dave. Secret message chat. I totally like this one. It scared me about the gas station though. Yeah, I wouldn't know what I would do in that situation either, I'm still mad. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Sorry guys. Yes, I was right. That is Rick Baker. Rick Baker makes a cameo appearance in the TV series The Strange. He appears in the episode Creatures of the Night as a convenience store customer with a long white ponytail. He is credited as Brooklyn Guy. In the episode, his character is shown briefly during a convenience store. He is one of the patrons. Yeah, I figured. I feel like such an ass for not noticing. Yeah, I noticed I had fun emojis. I think it's going to be more fun over there. I think once I really get going. Obviously, YouTube's my main bread and butter, but some people prefer watching live streams on other platforms too. So, but I can't believe I'm glad, number one, that I did know it, but I can't believe I missed it the first 2 times I've seen the show. For those of you that don't know,
Well, YouTube can actually have those emojis as well. You just have to download the apps for it,
I have no
not
idea
apps,
how to do that.
plugins, extensions. There we go, extensions.
So,
My
if for
goodness.
those of you wondering why I'm nerding out, um, this this gentleman right here is Rick Baker, who is doing the cameo. I thought he came out of nowhere and had great hair for an extra. He does have great hair, but he is really, really good at his job. You know, like a lot of work that he's done. Um, a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. Makeup department, makeup department, makeup department. So yeah, the fact that I didn't notice that the first time, I felt ridiculous, but now I know. I don't care that much about emojis. Yeah, that's why I don't even try.
Yeah.
I like that if there's automatically there, then sure. But if not, I do a household appliance that it could. What? Anyway, uh, did you guys want an intermission before the next one or no?
Don't
Um,
matter to me. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to go too.
I'm all revved up
Um,
to watch.
the episode 9 is called "The Disappeared." This episode aired originally on September 7th, 2014. This will be our last episode of the evening. So the description for this one is F races to safeguard his family, only to learn that Kelly, his wife, is missing. Dutch reveals her role in Palmer's plan, and Gus is forced to make a difficult decision about Felix. So we seem to have everybody's favorites in the next episode, guys.
Nice.
Did you guys in the YouTube chat vote on if you want an intermission or not? Because I'm good. I'm ready to rock. If you guys are,
I'm ready to roll.
I mean,
Ready
we
to
could just
rock.
sit here and chat a little bit while you guys get a drink or whatever you need to do. I don't think we need a 10-minute intermission though. If everybody's good to go. Secret message chat. The next episode seems like it's going to be really pumped and watch. You guys are going to leave us at a cliffhanger. Maybe. Maybe. But let me see here. I gotta see. Yeah, if you guys. Okay, yeah. We got a couple of people made in the secret message chat. They said give them 5 minutes.
Okay.
Before we begin, we can do that, my friends. So tomorrow night we will be watching Deadstream, which is a film from 2022. It was on Shudder. It's a really cool film. It's like a horror comedy. It's kind of found footagey. It's right up your alley, Mage. It's
Okay.
kind of, to me, I wanted to wait to show you this one after we watched The Evil Deads because it kind of has the humor of Evil Dead. And it pays homage to a lot of the films that we've seen already. So I'm wondering if you will be able to pick them out when you watch tomorrow.
Maybe.
And then the Satanic Rites of Dracula we will do on the 27th, which is next Friday. So Gills can be here. The 28th, we have more music reaction live. You guys really wanted that. Really wanted that in there. I do have. And then on July 5th, we are celebrating our stream's birthday with a music and chit chat stream again. So you get 2 music streams in a row. And then in July, you're going to start seeing us being here every Thursday, every other Friday, and every Saturday, while Gills has a temp job that takes up his Saturdays. So you'll get us 3 nights a week. So we'll have Quartermass on the Pit on the 10th, and then we'll have Rob Zombie's Monsters.
Nice.
And then on the 12th, we'll have a double feature of Psycho and Psycho 2, mainly because those movies really aren't that long.
No.
So we could put those together. And it's actually perfect to watch those 2 back to back like that. So, Mage, that'd be me and you. I'll be nerding out and being your informant for Psycho
Okay.
1 and 2. And then you guys, I just encourage you to look at the live tab. I am updating the schedule to make sure that Gills can make the ones that he needs to. And yes, it's only temporary, guys, and then we'll go back to our every other Friday, every Saturday. But for now, we'll do that, and then Mage is gonna switch up his Thursday streams for gaming there. What'd you say? The every other Friday?
Every other Friday and Sunday now.
Okay. So yeah, everybody, you guys should tune into that stuff. He's playing The Witcher now, right? The Witcher. The kid on screen
Yes.
keeps freaking me out. I think it's Mage. Oh my gosh.
But I don't think anybody really likes The Witcher 1 or 2, and everybody says play Witcher 3, play Witcher 3, and I'm like, but I want to know the story first. So I'll probably just watch somebody else play it, and then so I can get to know the story more.
Yeah.
And then I'll probably play on 3.
I will remember Gills did warn you that the game you're playing is kind of awkward, and the third one gets
Yeah.
more to the nitty gritty, so that might actually be. I'm going to sing
Probably.
happy birthdays in the Long Legs voice. Yes. I can't believe it. We've made it.
2 years, right?
Yes. I think it's 2 years. I put 1 year there for some reason, but it is 2 years now that I think about it. It is 2 years because we didn't do a birthday
crazy.
last year for it. So
No,
yeah,
we
2
didn't.
years of the Spooky Fan Panel. I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that when I get a chance. So yeah, we're gonna come hang out, and so you get two music Saturdays in a row.
Yeah, because we did
Alright.
2 things. We did 2 things.
Mhm. Yes.
So that's why it would be. So that this will be our. Because we did it 1st October and then the 2nd October. But so that's 1 year. So 2 years. Yes, 2 years.
Yeah, so I gotta fix
Cool.
that because I'm stupid. Not really. I'm not
Oh,
really
you're not.
stupid. I'm just, a busy person. All right, I'm fixing that right now. 2 years. 2 years. We have grown so much too, so we're gonna have fun with you guys. We'll probably listen to some
Yeah.
music and play some games and just chill out and hang out and have a virtual birthday party for our live stream here.
Yes. And I will be on screen, unfortunately.
You should just go live for the hell of it on the day instead of waiting for the weekend.
What day is it again?
It's a Tuesday. I can't on a Tuesday.
I can't either, unfortunately.
That's why because we were talking about that, and it's like, we have to wait for the weekend. All right, Secret Message Chat said they're all good. Is everybody else all good with episode 9? All right, I'll do the countdown. We got 3, 2, 1. Let's hunt some vampires, my friends. Here's Dutch. We learn more about her in this one, 80, and how she's helped Palmer. Yeah, 80. I was lucky to be able to stream the game last Tuesday, so I will be. I did fix the audio for that game though, so the next time it will actually be there. Here's Kelly with the weird ass eyebrows. There's her boyfriend. Remember, he was at work when a coworker was attacked by somebody. Ding dong, Jim is dead.
Oh no.
Love Fett. I love how like this woman is just like, you're fine, like just go in that house, even though there's no like power really anywhere and everything's looking ominous. Let's just send this kid into the house. We're not even going to try to look for safety, like.
Right. Someone told me Longlegs was a very terrible movie and everybody should just be fired. I was like, okay.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. It's just someone said something about that on Facebook, and I'm like, what?
Oh.
So I said, no, it's a good movie.
The people that say it's a bad movie don't understand what it was inspired by, the satanic panic and all that.
Yeah.
And they don't pay attention to the end there.
No, apparently not. Uh-oh.
Zach is like, screw that, man. I am going to wield an axe or a shovel here. And look, they got a lot of bread and cookies. Dutch, yep. My home slice, Dutch right there. She's eating a chocolate cake. She's like, screw it. There's vampires, or it's bread. Okay, sorry. Whatever. Chocolate bread, whatever it was. It looks like chocolate. He's like, haha, I get to stab you for stabbing my wife where the sun don't shine. See, I kept that PG.
That's the boyfriend, right?
Yeah, that's the boyfriend. So he's like,
okay, so he got infected.
Yeah, he's like, damn it, you took my wife. I've got to smash your head in. And poor Zach's just like,
So like he's just doing all he's like doing it because he's changed, but also like
Yeah.
this is for my wife.
Yeah, exactly.
This is for my marriage.
Yeah. This is for selling her all those laundromat stuff from Sears.
Yeah. Oh wow, that looks like an interesting severed head.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like him anymore.
Dutch is like, sorry, bros, I was eating bread. She came in last, like, oops, sorry.
Yeah, Rebecca, I don't think so. And they said that Nicolas Cage was a horrible actor to begin with. I'm like, are you serious? What?
I mean, in a lot of movies, he can be an iffy actor, but that one I think he did extremely well.
I think he did great. He does great in a lot of the movies I've seen him in.
I've only seen him in cheesy movies, so maybe that's why I'm just like,
Oh, maybe. Like Raising Arizona, that was hilarious.
I don't think I've seen that one.
No, with John Goodman.
Maybe. So that's like, dude, I'll still kick your ass. Like, Dutch is like, I'm gonna raid your booze cabinet, bro. And a dramatic baby, yeah.
I thought it said Rowan Atkinson. It's not. I'd be funny if he was part of this.
Yeah.
Oops.
Poor Zach. He's like, what just happened? Are you alright? Are you being held hostage by some Strigoi?
Maybe. I'm trying to stop it from capturing my wife behind me.
Oh. You're like, oh no. Oh shit. Strigoi.
Oh no.
Alright, now we got Gus and Felix.
Mr. Bean meets Nicolas Cage. Yes. That'd be hilarious.
Gus, I wouldn't get too close to him, bro.
Oh no. He hasn't changed yet?
No, and see, that's what I mean. They don't really know how long it takes for them to change, right? Because we saw with the Rockstar character, it took him slow, but then with other people, sometimes it's really quick. So it's kind of like sickness in a way, right? Like it all affects us differently. Like some people don't feel anything. Exactly. So they really tie it into the human body and stuff like that with the infection of the vampire virus.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's Chris at his old job. He said it's exactly like that. You're just like, here's the paperwork. Here you go. I don't know, Gus. Like, I understand he's family and all that, but you can't think that there's nothing wrong with him after watching what happened to him.
Right?
I feel bad for Felix's character though. He's like, I was just, big and jolly man, enjoying my day. Zach has a cool room.
Yeah.
Kohan movie bros. Yeah, they are. Now, oh my gosh, Rebecca, that's not true.
No, Rebecca. Definitely not.
You're always welcome. People can donate on their own free will. We're not forcing you to donate. We appreciate the donation, though. It really helps us grow the
Yes,
show,
we do.
though. We are truly grateful. Why would you say that to somebody that's in their 90s? You don't know everything.
Right.
I like how they're mean to Dutch, too.
Yeah, no kidding. Well,
That's
she's
true.
new.
That's true, Rebecca. You are funny. See, that's why I like Fat. Fat's just like, teach me, I want to hunt. He's like, I will eat my bologna, thank you. Back with Eichhorst.
Is this like back in the old days?
Mhm.
Are they going in the past?
Yes, so this is the flashback. So it tells you the story of Sir Tracky and Eichhorst. And,
Okay.
because the young man that Eichhorst talks to is Sir Trakian.
Yeah, okay.
Adi, what do you think? Do you think Dutch is going to make it to the end? Is she going to be one of our final girls? No, Rebecca, you're not.
No.
Because
And I don't anyways.
Because even though we have our stuff set not for kids, all it takes is for underage people to like check the box. Yeah, 80, they do it very strategically, but
Yep.
I
Vaping.
also have a friend of mine who used to do it to promote her shop, and her channel's gone. So you got to be careful or have a huge wallet.
Twitch, you can.
Yeah.
YouTube, they don't even like when people smoke, like
Mm.
normal cigarettes. Not really. And
Um,
they've cracked down on the drinking YouTubers as well.
yeah, 80, she is badass. They just don't know. Yeah, I'm glad you're liking her character. So now you guys were asking about the
Hey.
girl that ran from the convenience
It's almost like
store.
okay. It's almost like my computer setup too.
Yes.
I don't have 6 or 6. I only have 4 right
Oh
now.
my gosh, Amy, that's gross. Oh man.
Ew.
But yeah, so the girl at the gas station is someone close to Dutch. Stole everything.
Yes,
Yeah, but
there are.
they don't get they're within the guidelines. So that's
Yes.
why people that usually do that other stuff use Twitch or Kick. Because
Yep.
it's more
My friend,
open over there.
my coworker was part of that drinking community, and he
Mhm.
got so drunk where he fell,
Mhm.
and they banned him on YouTube.
This actress did a great job though with that scream right there.
Absolutely.
That's phenomenal. And not to break your vocal cords right there, just gotta say that.
No, you're good.
Because not a lot of people can do that, make it sound real,
Yeah.
Now we have Grandpa Satrakian. He's like, okay, fine. I will come to you. I am just a creepy man with a cane. It's fine, my dear.
Excuse me. No, because they can't know if you're doing that or not, Rebecca.
No, Rebecca, you're fine. It's more so case like they don't want their creators to be doing that kind of stuff because then weird shit happens. And you got to understand that YouTube has a lot of people of all ages watching videos. Even if your stuff isn't marked for kids, they can
Yep.
stumble upon it, and that's why sometimes I also stream on Twitch and Kick, because if we ever get accidentally taken down over here, I'm streaming the other places. Or X and Kick, I'm sorry. Twitch I don't really get a lot of traction on, so trying something else. We'll see which one works. He's trying so hard to be grandpa right now.
Yep.
See, even this hardened old man's just like, no, we're not going to be mean to the kid. And then he has another flashback. Hurry up, Satrakian. My strike is gone now. I'm not a YouTube desperado anymore. Woohoo! Secret message chat. I really like the old guy even more so being gentle with the kid. I was afraid he was gonna be one of those tough love guys. No, he knows that
No.
innocent child and stuff. Wait, 3 months, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me early on, when Gills first joined, if you guys remember.
Yeah. Same here.
Because I think it was Nightmare Castle.
What's for you? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine was because of that one movie we just watched.
Oh,
I'm so bad with
Deathgasm.
names. Yeah, Deathgasm.
Hmm.
Oh, is that why?
Hmm. Yup.
So they struck you? Unfortunately, that sucks.
Yeah. But AD, you always warned me not to react to
Yeah, that's
stuff on your
true.
channel, so that's why I don't, because I'm not gonna
Yeah.
chance it.
That's
Uh
why I
oh.
only choose the artist's channel itself.
Woohoo! Fat. Get it. Get that hippie striggle.
Ew.
Yeah. That is
Oh
weird,
damn,
AD.
AD,
That's really
really?
weird.
Was that like that you just recently uploaded or has been on your channel for quite a while?
Yeah, I remember it. You told me that. You're like, don't do that. I only react to the stuff you like send me on X unless you tell me that it's not reactable.
Yeah. He looks so surprised when I yawn.
He does. Uh,
Getting close to my bedtime.
his wonderful shop.
It's a nice shop.
It is. Oh, yeah, if you guys remember, that's Nora's mother.
Oh.
If you remember Nora went to visit her mom in the old folks home and then she saved her mom. Why is Mage
Oh.
tired? I'm freaking wired. I don't know.
I've been up for early. I'm really tired.
He even has like secret corridors in his shop. He has a life. Oh my gosh, Josh. It is like a bat cave Dutch. Yes, it is. Her and all that bread, though, she is hungry.
It's a lot of bread.
I know. Like everyone else is like, oh, we'll grab this, we'll grab that. And she's like, I'll just grab bread. Screw every other tasty treat that was in that truck.
Right.
He's like, here, kid, read all the stuff so you could grow up and be like me. The amount of set design that went into this, though, like, they had to pick out every single detail, and it's so intricate.
The lighting, green light, red.
Yeah. It's kind of like the Hammer horror lighting, right? Like when we're in Frankenstein's
Yeah.
lab and stuff. There's your character all right there.
He's getting tired too.
Don't worry, this episode will fly by. I won't keep you
Yeah.
long in the after show this time.
Yeah, we're halfway done.
Yeah.
Huh. Sure. I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna eat
Okay.
um her leftovers,
Sounds
which
good
is
to
a
me.
tostada and chicken salad.
Nice.
It's supposed to be very crunchy.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Sure. So, what do you guys think? Did y'all read enough Money to buy real walls for your horror movie. Buy real
Oh, that's
walls.
funny. Paper mache walls, remember?
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
These are real walls.
Yeah. Mercy broke her toes on her green screen. I did, and they're still a little bit sore. I was hobbling around the
Oh,
t-shirt
really?
area the other day, uh, and I'm so glad that I'm using the print version and not screen printing those because holy crap, my toes! I would have like spilt the ink everywhere.
Oh no.
But I'm halfway done with that order because one of my presses is down, so I have to only use one press instead of two. So no, I did not get it on cam. I woke up I woke up one morning and my green screen is under my bed in its hard case, and I didn't realize it was sticking out under my bed, and I just smashed all four of my small toes against it and bent them backwards and broke them. That was fun. Oh my gosh, Monty, why did you have to point out the hair? It was so bad in these episodes. I can't unsee it. Like before, it didn't
um,
look that bad in the earlier ones. Now it's like sticking out like crazy.
right. Yeah, my green screen, the things that hold it to so it doesn't pop open when you move it, it
Mhm.
broke. So I have to hold it completely just for me to move it.
On this episode of Mercy Tries, yeah. Mercy tries to not stub her toes on everything. Uh-oh. Where in the world is Mercy? That'd be funny. Uh-oh, did you guys hear that? Aldridge Palmer, the guy from Stoneheart, hired her to shut down the internet. And she thought she was just doing it to like help corporate guys. Yeah, he's eating.
So yeah, the capture software is capturing behind me on the bed. So my wife is moving her hands or like playing her game, and it keeps popping up.
She's making you throw gang signs hard, bro.
I hope not. But no, what's going on is she's playing her game, and it keeps on bouncing to her.
Uh-oh. Oh, I'm sorry again about the dead air. I keep forgetting that we can't show this on screen. Um, Now remember, he put a knife in his pants, and the creature keeps coming at night.
Wow, he's fast. There we go. I'm good now. Come on.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
There we go.
Ooh, this sounds so creepy in my headphones right now. Oh my gosh, it's so much more intense.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Felix. No, Gus. He ain't playing.
Nice. No, he's not.
He ain't playing. Oh shit. I forgot about this part. There's a reason the master is keeping him alive. Yeah. Yeah, because he could have taken him right there. Taken him right there. She's like, yes, now I need a comfort inside a doctor.
I've been talking this whole time and I've been muted. I moved the camera from the monitor down to the table.
Mm. Okay, this is like an awkward kissing scene. I'm not buying it. Why are you trying to eat his nose?
Is that the ex-wife?
No, that is
No.
Nora. Nora's
Oh.
like, I'm so upset. Hunting vampires drives me crazy. Now we're gonna. I don't know what the hell you're calling that, because that I don't know what the hell that is. Like, dude, movies or TV show scenes like this are so weird.
Yeah.
Because, like, how many takes did they have to do for this?
Probably quite a bit.
Yeah. Ugh. See, there's that hesitation again. Gus is fast thinking. And it's weird because for Felix, he's kind of semi still there, but not.
Yeah.
So that had to have been a tough decision, but she knew how to make it. He knew how to make it. Everybody's cheering for Gus in the secret message chat.
I wonder if he teams up with the main team.
Yeah, that'd be a good thing to do if he chose to do that. Oh, he gave him milk and he had what is
Alcohol.
what is he have?
Probably Jack Daniels.
Yeah, probably. He doesn't want to answer that question.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, of course you should help her. Uh, Satrakian's tough.
Oh yeah.
You had to be. You had to be, my friends. You had to be. Uh,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, there, it gets more intense as it goes on. So if you're someone that can't take intensity,
Well, at least they got saved by the attack.
because remember, the only reason he was keeping Satrakian around was because he could do his carpentry
Yeah.
on the coffin, the box, right?
Oh, so
They're all
like
tied
that.
together. Yeah,
Wow.
he was building the box. Great skater real. And even though like you know that this is in Satrakian's past, when you the scene plays, you can't help but want to like root for him.
Right.
You know, like
It's a prison, Rebecca.
dude, you're in your ex-wife's house.
Ah. Ah.
Oh, silly wall people. Oh. Nora looking all salty that he said that, but I mean, like, of course he's
Yeah.
always gonna have some sort of love for her,
Right.
you know, that she did give him his son. I'm pretty sure he was actually still in love with her anyway. It's just her that was tired of her shit anyway.
Yeah.
Nora, why are you so pissy? Like, Judge looks so bored without her laptops. they all got like they all they all look like they're hanging out in my grandma's house.
Oh my goodness.
For Dutch, she's like, I can't pull an 80 and get all my friends some movies right now.
Right.
So now we know that Kelly is missing, right?
I was kind of wondering where she was.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to know where the well, probably not won't be until probably next episode, but the two kids
Oh,
and
the nanny and
the
the
nanny. There
kids.
we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. My brain's not braining tonight.
Oh, you good?
Wow, that goo kind of looks like from that one movie with the tall man.
Yeah, Phantasm.
Phantasm. There we go.
So look, that's right. He got shot in the leg with some silver, and he ain't happy about it. He's like, they're starting to know. So he's like, gotta fix my tie here. It's all right. I gotta hide the human emotions that I still have.
Yeah, right.
Now we learn more about him. His backstory is interesting too, even though he's a villain. And see, I don't mind socks because I'm always cold.
Yeah, I'm
So
wearing socks right now.
I'm not, but
Well, it is 67 in here
yeah.
with our AC running.
Now you
There's the
see,
box.
yup. And you notice that he went underground. So he's well aware of who did that to Satrakian's fingers.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hang out in my bunker, drink some booze, and hang out with a vampire coffin. You know, the usual.
Right.
Happens all the time. Completely normal. Nothing weird here at all, my friends. Nope. I think this is like one of the only episodes where we truly see him like his human side come out.
Right.
Now see what he did. Uh-oh.
Is he gonna eat him?
Well, we know that's not true. How they willfully transform is really gross in my opinion. I don't know if we see it here or oh yeah, we do. Okay, yeah, this is so gross.
Does he transform into him? Oh wow, that's so cool looking.
Look how big he is.
He looks like a Transylvania vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Or like
Yeah.
what's his face?
I like how,
Nosferatu almost.
yeah, I like how he has the skeleton nose too.
Yeah.
Mm. Is this the? Oh, okay. He's actually doing it the non-gross way for him. I forgot. Okay. Well, I mean, it's still gross, but it's not as gross as the new way that happens. Oh my gosh! In the later episodes, the way they
Oh.
change is like super gross.
Why is it a worm though? Why does it gotta be worms? Blech.
There you go, guys. That was episode 9. What
Interesting.
What did you guys think of tonight's episodes, guys? Fans, not fans? Was there something you could have done better?
It was good. I liked it a lot. It's you're learning a little bit more about the vampire too, which is great.
Mhm.
A little early on as well.
Yeah. Yeah. 80, how did you like the episode so far? We're starting to get more of Dutch's story. We get more of her as it goes on. She is one of the main crew, so you're gonna have a blast with her character. Secret Message Chat says these were actually phenomenal, and I wish we could watch one more, but it's also late where we were. We saw the Master, that was cool. Is he what you expected him to look like? I give it 5 worms out of 10. Well, I mean, you guys did come in when we're almost halfway through the season, so I
This
could
season,
understand why it's a
yeah.
little bit weird. But while you guys are typing in for the next one that we watch, episode
Oh my
10,
God, he's freaking out.
it's called Loved Ones, and it first aired on September 14th, 2014, the day before my birthday. And in episode 10, F investigates Kelly's disappearance and struggles with what he finds. And Dutch pursues a plan to retaliate against Palmer. And Fitzwilliam makes a surprising choice. So, that will be. Uh, the second one was the best. Yeah. On July 24th is when we will watch episodes 10, 11, and 12. So, July 24th, I believe that's a Thursday because Gilboy wants to be here for me. No, he's kind of a Nosferatu typecast, don't you think? Yes,
Yeah,
he
I
is.
agree.
And they also mixed a little bit of the Romani vampire lore as well.
Yes, Rebecca, let's go.
So, I personally wish that Gilboy was here because I'm pretty sure he would have seen the connection towards a lot of things. He is going to watch these episodes on Monday night, so he's caught up the next time that we stream. So yeah, Gills, if you rewatch this replay or whatever, dude, you're going to dig all this stuff. What did you
Absolutely.
guys think of Nora's character? Did she have the right to be jealous after all of that? I don't think so. Do you guys, what do you think is going to happen to Kelly?
I sorta think that she has every right to be a little upset,
Yeah.
especially after doing what they just did.
Yeah.
Saying how you still love your wife, but you kind of give yourself to, that's kind of
Yeah.
like,
I mean, it's not like she doesn't know his true feelings about his wife, though. They work together.
well, yeah.
I mean,
but hearing about it, I feel like kind of put a little
it's
salt into
worse.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
Like
you
she
guys?
knows, but
Yeah. What do you guys think is going to happen to Kelly? Do you think we're going to find out in the next episode we watch? You guys thinking Kelly's going to be a goner? Do you think she's going to join them? What do you guys think of Kelly? Secret message chat. I think she's going to end up joining them in some way,
yeah.
some shape or form or way. You think so? I'm not going to say anything. So Kelly's going to end up being Nightbot's next ex-wife. Maybe. Secret message chat. I think Kelly's going to be dead and Hef's going to have to tell his son that she doesn't exist anymore. That the boyfriend actually got to her at some point and they just can't find her in the house. Okay.
Yeah, that could be a possibility
Okay.
as well.
I already know what happens, so I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to ruin it for you guys. Anything else? Any other feedback of these episodes? Secret message chat. I'm with 80. I like Dutch. Yeah, she is a great character.
Yes.
And she is kind of, I don't know, she's a strong character, but she's also sarcastic and witty and kind of like a comedic relief as well. So, and I do believe in the next one we're going to learn a little bit more about that too. So that's going to be interesting. All right. So tomorrow night we are going to be watching Deadstream. It is a found footage horror. It's considered a supernatural horror, a comedy, and horror. And the plot of it is a disgraced internet personality attempts to win back his followers by live streaming one night alone in a haunted house. But when he accidentally upsets a vengeful spirit, his big comeback event becomes a real-time fight for his life. So
This is something that I would do.
it is. And honestly, I feel like if you guys haven't watched Mage's movie, um, where did she go though? I wonder, where did we leave her at? Who? Kelly? Where we left Kelly at? Oh, that's a good question.
I don't remember.
I think. Oh, well, actually, they're probably going to show it because they do a good job of doing that. Because I remember there's a lot going on and they like recap, but they'll like show her side of it. I think she went to the school to check on Zach, and it turns out he left with his friend, which was her friend. That's why there's another kid in the car. I think that's where she went. But for Deadstream tomorrow, Mage, it's totally up your alley. I don't know if you want to see the trailer or not before we go. It's up to you. Or keep it a surprise for tomorrow.
Surprised.
All right, we'll keep it a surprise for tomorrow.
What happens in the movie itself.
She was going to work the last I remember. Yeah, so she's going to work, and she I think she stopped by the school to see where Zach is. I think that's what they're gonna do. So if I'm not mistaken correctly, so yeah, she's out and about somewhere, but we really don't know much of what happened to her. Deadstream tomorrow night is so much up Mage's alley that it reminded me so much of his movie. It is a one-person show. I like it because it pokes fun at live streamers, so we get to pick on ourselves a little bit. And it pokes fun at a lot of stuff, and it's just an overall fun movie. So I think we're all gonna have fun tomorrow night, and about to go to bed when this stream is over. Yeah, we're about to wind down. We're coming at the 3-hour mark. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. I'm so glad you liked the stream. 80, remember, on the 24th of July. Yes, of July. Sorry. I almost said June. July, we will be continuing on. So I can't wait. I hope you guys come. You wanted the fake internet game, Rebecca. Woo! Yay! And I hope to see you guys all here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thanks again for donating to the channel. It keeps us going. We're all trying to get stuff, and also I will be updating the thingy so we can have the credits roll with everybody that donates the next time. Not this week, but next week. 80's a week. Well, I hope you guys will be here tomorrow night with us. 80, I think you'll enjoy the movie tomorrow too. And since you watched Mage's movie, you'll see the similarities. So it's funny, and I think we're gonna have a great time with it. And it's on the modern side, so we've done a lot of old movies, so we gotta do some modern ones for our friend Mage over here.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody that watches. Secret Message 370 points on a new card.
My bot finally did a movie, at least a Steven Spielberg movie, which Spielberg film features both the musical talent of Phil Collins and the comedic genius of Robin Williams.
Ooh.
Find out when the ads end, which is in 50 seconds.
Oh, wow.
So that'd be cool to see.
Can I redeem my points for Taco Bell? I don't know. You'd have to ask YouTube that. I don't know what they're doing with the point system yet. Do I have it? I forget. Yeah, you have Deadstream. Deadstream. I asked you about that a long time ago. Basically, I was going to do that one later, but because of Gilboy's schedule and we had to change some stuff, I moved stuff around, and I'm going to continue to do so. So I will keep you guys posted on our next lives and all that good stuff. tomorrow night's going to be another fun night. It'll just be me and Mage tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much for enjoying Monty being with us for the first episode. I wish you could have stayed
Yes.
through more. He does a great job with in-depth recaps of everything. So don't forget to
Yeah.
support Horror Miser Monty G. He's great, great horror reviewer. Totally recommend, especially if you're on the fence on checking out some horror movies. I use him as my guide instead of Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the real Mexican restaurants than Taco Bell, lady.
Oh, it's Hook.
Oh, huh. I did not know that.
Yeah, Phil Collins shared the screen with Robin Williams in the Spielberg-directed fantasy adventure film Hook. Nice.
All right, guys. So thank you again to your message chat for being
Yeah,
here.
spot on,
And
buddy.
a bunch of them are saying the same thing that we've already said tonight, so I'm not going to read them out loud and repeat ourselves. I'm glad you guys are enjoying yourself. Will Monty be here tomorrow? No, he will not. He's going
No.
to see what the 28 days, 28 years later, or something like that. That new
Yeah.
one coming out. So he has a movie to go see and a review to do. So, but I will invite him back again if you guys enjoyed him. I will invite him on when we actually have a movie. It's kind of hard to do it on an episode thing. We couldn't really get to
Yeah.
talking much. However, we got a lot of cool stuff coming. We have, let's see, we have Wicked World, which is another Barry Gillis film. We got Psycho, the Psycho movies 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've got The Conjuring, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, more Strain, and then we are moving on to Bela Lugosi Dracula movies and other movies he's in. Mage, I know you said you're excited to see those.
Yes.
We got the Crimson Ghost coming. We got the Blackwell Ghost, which is a good series. I figured we would do that. That's more modern. We got Maniac Cop 1 and 2. Those are the only two I like. I believe there's 4 of them, but they get kind of stupid as it goes. And I don't know. We got the stuff. We got Chopping Mall. We got a lot of cool stuff coming. So please, please, please. I'm going to get that as soon as a safe copy comes out. Okay, cool, lady. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for being here today. We appreciate you. And as always, stay spooky, stay weird, and we will see you